It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Milton now. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the loose anyway. Get that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
2nd down, Milton. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
This 100-yard gain was a key piece of the puzzle in that win last week, Kate. It looks like, well, they're finding a similar puzzle to work with this week. This dude is just a difference maker, and I love getting him started from the jump.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Play fake. It's Milton. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And gain 6 on that play. That means it is 2nd down manageable.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to give the Broncos a 1st down.
You know what I love about that run? Even though he got the game ball last week and a huge breakout game for him, he's showing you the determination isn't just about 1 week. He's putting his head down and going.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. To throw, Milton. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Nnamdi Madubuike. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's hit again, but this time he gets the pass off. So quickly falls to the ground and incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. And this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And it's going to be fourth down. Great bid for the line. Almost got there, Brock, but just needed that last step or two to pay off. They did not.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. This drive is going to continue. 14 yards on fourth down. They're staying out there.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it. And when you execute like they just did, you'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Gibbs has the Denver touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Chargers, nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
28 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hurts looking to throw. This is going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is a heater. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Kate, this guy is dispelling one of those narratives out there, and you know what that is. The DBs are simply receivers that can't catch. You throw it this guy's way, he's bringing it in.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Offense going audible this time. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Looking from his end zone. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You're seeing this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? From his end zone, 3rd and long. Cox is his lead. He was brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a 1st.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. Gets this one to Shaheed. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Gets everything he has under this one. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 3rd and 6. In off to Gibbs from the gun. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to 1st. That right there is how you reward faith in the run, Brock. Punt team, go ahead, guys. You can cool off on the sideline. This drive is rolling on.
You know, it's interesting, Kate. You just see how much a run like that just brings life to an offense, while simultaneously deflating that defense.
Throwing now, Milton. To the right side and hauled in by Lane. And they've got a 1st down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Milton on 1st and 10. And he's now up to 7 of 12 throwing the football after that last completion. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Milton. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Milton back to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But man, a big boy pick six, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
That one splits the uprights.
That ties the game.
That ties things at 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Danny Gray to return it. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Right side, Shaheed's got it. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. This one stopped. Play gains about 6 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
It's a gain of 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Go play action on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. He's going to throw it again. He's got the hook up to Arroyo. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. A trusty tight end.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. Third down run by Gibbs. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth down.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Milton now. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Connects with the open man downfield. To the house. Touchdown, L.A.
Play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Sent right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Chargers 14, Broncos 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Going from the gun here. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. And that brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Underneath, it's Gibbs. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
1st down, Denver.
Changing up the call. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Gun. It's Milton. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Hurts to throw. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's brought to the 14. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
14-yard line.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Hurts. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. Back to throw, Hurts. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Second down, Hurts. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the offense gets it back, but a brutal consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Now Hurts. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to corral him out of bounds here after giving up about 6 yards on that play.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Throw left side, and Bell has it. They start him after about a 5-yard gain, and he's good enough for a fresh set of downs.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Throwing here, Hurts. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Quinnen Williams. And that will make it 2nd and 17 to go.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Hurts. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in a hurry up here.
Down by Troy Anderson. A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Screen here for Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 17.
If that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To throw, Milton. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, it's Gibbs. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing now, Milton. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. Couldn't connect right side. incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And it sets up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
In deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Milton back to throw. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. And that brings up 4th now and 21.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. And it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Hurts setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hurts looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Gain of 43 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hurts is set, 1st and 10. And he's now 4 for 5 passing since coming out of halftime. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Complete to Xavier Gibson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 7-yard line.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! That's Tyler Warren. His 6th of the year, 2nd in this game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they bump their lead up to 14.
Chargers 21, Broncos 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! So they steal away a drive. They score. The best part is, Brock, they can line it up and try to do it all over again in a few moments on this ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, Kate, kind of a double whammy there, and that will rattle you. That will rattle that special teams unit, the special teams coach, the returner. You can't do that again.
Point after is up and good from Aubrey. And the lead now 21.
Chargers 28, Broncos 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Milton now. Hits his running back. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, Denver.
Milton. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Here's Milton. Ooh, they locked him on that throw, and that's going to take most of the power out of it. Ball doesn't even get back to the line. It is second down.
It leads to second.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Second down, Milton. And this one is launched downfield. And he's got it. It's in close. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
First and goal, Denver.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Denver. Jahmyr Gibbs. Make it 10 now on the year for him, Brock. That is his second in this game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And you get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Here's Hurts. Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Caught by his back, Gibson. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 50.
Back to throw, Hurts. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Now Hurts. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here he goes, third and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Hurts. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
That pass is caught by Bell. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, third and maybe a yard. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Hurts with it on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
A 3-yard pickup.
Second down now. They need 7.
And 7 at the 12-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Chargers.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead now 21.
Chargers 35. Broncos 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing now, Milton. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shaheed coming in, motion left. Milton going to throw again here, second and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down.
It's now second.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
To throw, Milton. He's hit, finally forced down of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. And that's going to be first down, Denver.
A gain of 27.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Milton back to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down. And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel a soreness in my neck, in my ribs, in my back after games like this where you just get hit a bunch.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
When we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Air it out on third. It's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us, and when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. He's got it over the middle. And they rally to him quickly, but he's got an 11-yard gain, Brock. That's enough to convert this fourth down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Fourth down play sets him up now inside the 35-yard line. Here comes first and 10. Milton now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They kick the running back in motion. Now Milton to throw. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Milton. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Third down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.